This is Debbie singing in her regular singing voice. Chester and his friends are waiting just for you.
Why don't you do that about 3 times?
Okay. Chester and his friends are waiting just for you. Chester and his friends are waiting just for you. I did it 3 times.
This is Debbie doing Chester voice. Chester and his friends are waiting just for you. Chester and his friends are waiting just for you. Chester and his friends are waiting just for you. Now it's time to take a look at our favorite storybook.
Look who's joining us today. Hi, Chester.
Hi, Mrs. Lawson.
Chester, I am so glad that you're joining us today for story time.
I love stories. I love writing stories and I love listening to them too.
She's the vice president of the Connecticut Guild of Puppetry, and she's the trustee of the board of the Ballard Institute and Museum. Hold my cough. The Ballard Institute and Museum of Puppetry. So she's going to show a little bit of what she does, and then she's going to talk about puppetry and puppets, and she knows what she's doing. We don't.
Now,
There you go.
when Gary invited me to come, I thought you would either really like me to come or you would dread me to be here. And I am so glad by you all being here that you want me to be here. I'm so glad. Thank you very much. That is great. Yes, I do puppetry and I do ventriloquism, and I have had this puppetry bend for many, many years. I've done some other things, but I've always come back to it. Right now, I am currently working with a company called Creative Safety Product, which means it sounds very technical, like I'm selling some sort of educational toy, but I am not. What I am doing is working with local police and fire departments throughout New England, teaching personal safety, stranger danger, and fire safety for K through 4, which is real fun. And I go to private and public schools. It's right here that I would like to show you. And I'm going to talk about something that you know so very well. You've been doing it for years. And I'm going to use these 3 ropes to talk about it. What I'm talking about, is crossing the street and the 3 rules for crossing the road. It's to stop, look, and listen. That's right. You know, it's very important to stop before you cross the street because, well, you don't want to just go running out in the road because of the traffic. And your folks said, stop, don't run out in the street. They've told you that. And you need to look before you cross the road. You need to look both ways, because traffic can come from either direction. And you need to be able to listen for traffic. That's right. Especially at night. Sometimes they forget to put their headlights on, and we can often hear them before we see them. Well, some boys and girls think it's just enough to stop before they cross the street. Some think it's just enough to look quickly both ways before crossing the street, and some think it's just enough to listen for traffic. But because we've been doing it for a very long time and we're all experts here, we realize that they're all 3 equally important. That it's equally important to stop, look, and listen. You can clap for me. I like that.
Whoa, what a fine day to relocate to a new home. Well, I've always had this chore of putting my books away, and I've certainly got them around here. Yes, I do. And I can't leave them behind. No, no, no. What would I do from February to February after all? We groundhogs only work on February 2nd. And if we see our shadow, well, we predict 6 more weeks of winter. But if no shadow appears, well, spring is on the rise. Well, the rest of the year a groundhog must have his hobbies. And mine are books. Yes, sirree, I don't want to be idle, and I love to read. Well, better get to work. Now I've got to put these books in here. Yep, yeah, right over here. Well, put a book right over here. Yep, right.
Boy, this groundhog got a lot of books. If I were a bird, Uh-huh. Mr. Popper's penguins? This hog likes a lot of birds. Stuart Little. I have a little brother named Stuart. Let's see here. Let's get this. Help me!
Oh, wait, what happened? Oh, have no fear. Hog Dog is here. Here I am. Oh, come here. What happened to my books? Who has done this to you? Was it you who called for help, you little book?
Help me! I'm under here!
Oh, which book is calling now? Whoa, where'd you come from?
Under the books. I live here.
Oh, terribly sorry, friend. I'm Hog Dog, your new neighbor. How you do?
Well, I'm
How you do?
fine, thanks.
Hello once again and welcome to Crafty Kids Cafe. My name is Pierre and today I have a special guest, Debbie. Debbie, welcome to Crafty Kids Cafe.
Thanks, Pierre. Today we're going to make marionettes, and I brought several of them with me, and this is the one that we're going to make, though. This little character.
Look at him. He looks like a snow person, is he?
Yes, he is. Would you like to try him out?
Well, certainly. How do I do this?
Well, let me take your hand here, and I'll direct you. Here, have you got this? No, you don't want two strings. You just want the center string. You got this? All right. Can you pull it up? Can you pull it up?
Welcome to new recruit training.
Oh, Mr. Sightseer, this is it. Our trip across America.
Bow wow, bow wow.
That's right, Mrs. Sightseer. It's time to head out.
Oh, skiing, horseback riding, dog sledding, mountain climbing, camping. We'll do it all, right, Dad?
Let's check and make sure we have everything one more time.
Good idea.
I have the maps.
I've got the camera and plenty of film. TG?
Oh, I've got my skis, pop tent, hiking gear, marshmallows, the road.
Yeah. Oh, my. Hello. Guess I'm going to sit on the table. We don't have my special chair with me.
No, we don't.
That's the way it goes. Get comfortable. There we go. That's better.
Well, I'd like to know, is everyone happy?
Yeah, all right. Well, I'm not.
You're not? Well, Dodie, why aren't you happy?
Well, it's just, school and work and all that sort of stuff.
Oh, really? Well, God made everyone to be happy.
He did, then why isn't everyone happy?
Well, you see, there are things that make us sad.
Oh?
Yes.
Oh, I know, like eating spinach. Hate the stuff. Or homework. Oh, boy, and a test. I hate that, too.
Wait a minute, Dodie. Why don't we think of what happiness is? Do you have an idea what happiness is?
Happiness is eating a candy bar.
Well, what happens when the candy bar is gone?
I eat another one.
Well, what happens when that one's gone?
Oh, I eat another one.
And after that?
I get a stomachache.
Oh. Well, when we try to find happiness by doing something or eating something, either it turns out not to be good for us, or it just doesn't last.
Oh, yeah.
Well, do you have a better idea what happiness is?
I know. Happiness is being rich and having lots of money.
Yeah?
Yeah. You know what I would do if I had moolah?
What would you do?
Oh, I'd have a lot of Barbie dolls, and then I'd have bicycles and 20 piggy banks.
20 piggy banks?
You gotta put the money somewhere.
Oh, I see. Well, Dodie, do you know I happen to know the richest man that ever lived?
It's not your brother, is it?
No, it's not my brother.
I didn't think so.
In fact, this man's not alive anymore.
I might have known.
Well, his whole life story is in the Bible, in the Old Testament.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's, he was David's son.
Oh, King Solomon, right?
Yes. Do you know? Welcome to Puppet Talk. I'm Debbie Jones, puppet coordinator for BJ HomeSat. I've been working with puppets ever since I was a child and have performed with several puppet troupes and various professional puppeteers. I love working with puppets because they're a unique tool for turning abstract concepts into concrete understanding. They also have the ability to communicate in a non-threatening, memorable, and entertaining way. Oh, puppets can be used to educate, to entertain, and to direct attention. Oh, they can tell stories, express emotion, and motivate. They can be used anywhere, from the home for personal presentations to the church and its different ministries. Puppets are versatile because anyone, regardless of knowledge or expertise, can use them.
A little brother named Stuart. Let's see here. Ah!
Oh, have no fear! Groundhog Dog's here. What happened here? Oh, come here, my poor little book. Who has done this to you? Was it you? Oh, was it you who called for help?
Up here, help here!
Oh, well, which book calls me now? Oh, let's see. Now just look at my books here. Look at my books. Look at them all up. Oh, whoa.
Oopsie.
Where did you come from?
I'm a pirate. Hi, matey.